When most people think of hats, they may conjure up images of baseball caps, winter headgear, or perhaps the Easter bonnet. But the newest displays at the Kent State University Museum go beyond these conventional chapeaus. I never leave the house without a hat. The Savannah Von Clark collection opened in November. It has more than 50 hats in a variety of different styles, shapes, and purposes on display.
I think that this hat represents just the most wonderful sense of style. It's fun, it's cheerful, it makes a statement, and it reminds me very much of a Mad Hatter hat.
Okay.
I think this hat reminds me of waves, waves of straw and waves of buckram. It's a very fundamental hat. I mean, it's very straightforward in its construction, just these different layers, but the way they're formed and molded to look like waves is really quite wonderful. Mrs. Clark told me that she had seen this particular hat in a magazine, and she decided absolutely it was what she wanted for the summer because the back is so long that it reaches almost to your waist. So she went into Bergdorf Goodman and into the millinery department, and just as she walked into the department, they were bringing this hat out of the storeroom because it had just come in, and she bought it on the spot. I particularly like this brown hat. It's designed by Philip Tracy, who's a British milliner, and he took the basic fedora shape and then skewed it ever so slightly to abstract it and enlarge it a little bit. The brim is wider, for example. And so I find it just a wonderful example of the humor that's in hats as well as the sophistication, all wrapped up in one brown straw hat.
The exhibit is open through October 2010. For additional information about the Kent State University Museum, go to www.kent.edu/museum or call 330-672-3450.